Hey my friend, this is Darnell, Clarke, your industry leader in this career, getting here to answer, man, your career coach. Hey, today's topic is, why are you not getting any callbacks when you submit your resume for job interviews? You put all this time and effort and you're not getting callbacks. You're trying to find out what the heck is going on. But before I get started, I have a resume checklist that you will use to be able to craft a resume so you can get it past the applicant tracking system. Because if you're not understanding what all that is, you will never be successful. Stay to the end. I'll show you how to get it. It will serve you well. See, once upon a time, you will get respond from almost every online application you submitted. Not today. You know, back in the day, you submit an email, you submit a job application, you'll get an email say, hey, we'll receive your application. We'll get back with you if you are one of the candidates we're looking for or something like that. And back in the day, they used to call you. All right, we got your resume. We'll let you know how we go forward. And if you are one of the top candidates, we'll give you a call back. That was how it was then. Not today. With everybody able to submit their resume electronically, the marketplace is inundated with resumes. So here are the 3 reasons why you are not getting callbacks from your resume for a job interview. Reason number 1, the job has already been filled. Yes. 85 to 95% of all the jobs you see on job boards have already been filled, including companies' websites. Let me tell you what happens. Since you don't know, let me give you a true, actual story. When I was working for GE, I had a team of something like 15, 25 people, more like about 20, 25 people. And every time I have a job opening, the first people who know that I'm gonna have a job opening is my staff. What do you think they're doing? You think they're just sitting on their hands and let me hire whoever I want to hire? The first thing happens that if somebody on my staff wants that position, they'll let me know right away, Darnell, I would like to interview for this position. Right away. Before I even contact HR to create the job description, my staff is already starting to engage in me for that position. And then when I go to HR, who helps me craft the job posting to put it out there on the company's website and on external job boards, before that happens, HR now knows I am hiring for a position. What do you think they're doing? They're telling people too. Right? They're telling people who they know. They might be telling their friends and their family. My staff who is already locked and loaded on their job and not interested in this new position, what do you think they're doing? They're telling their friends and their family members. They're submitting referrals and resumes to me before anybody else knows what's going on. And then HR does the same thing. Next thing you don't know, I'm getting resumes for people that's in GE want that position too. So before you even see it, I've already started interviewing. I've already probably identified the position for either somebody on my staff, somebody from HR, or somebody in the overall organization of GE. You don't have a chance. You don't. That's called the hidden job market. If you never heard of that, or you don't know how to handle the hidden job market, go below and click on that link and watch the video of the hidden job market. If you don't know, the number 1 thing you should be doing in the job search is referrals. LinkedIn is the perfect thing to be engaging with. We don't use LinkedIn like we're supposed to. What we do on LinkedIn, we put our profile up there and we just leave it alone. LinkedIn is a collaboration platform where we can collaborate everything. You should always be engaging with LinkedIn. Referrals is the number 1 way you do job search. If you don't understand that, go below. I did a video on how you do an active job search using referrals. That's the number 1 process and way you should be doing a job search. There you go. That's reason number one. The reason why you haven't heard anything, because that job has already been filled. So you are not to sit at home, shoot resumes into the dark without having an active job search, having referrals. Reason number two, you not haven't heard anything back, because the hiring manager has been flooded with applications. See, let me tell you how this thing works. When I have a job opening and I start receiving external resumes, I'm not gonna, and then, I get 10, 15, 20 a day. Next thing you know, over the past week, I got something like 50 to 100 resumes. Do you really think I'm gonna sit there and read all those resumes? Listen, a hiring authority was not hired to hire people. They were hired to get stuff done. They just need people to get it done. So if they turn their attention from getting things done and turn their attention to this recruitment process and things slip off the table, they're gonna get fired. They're gonna get laid off. They were hired to get stuff done. And so we spend 95% of our time getting things done, and only 5% of this recruitment. So we're not trying to read all that stuff. If I'm trying to hire one person, all I want is 5 people for the interview. So I'll take the first 10 to 15 applications that I will read through. If I got 50 to 100, I'm not reading anything from 16 down. So if I take those first 15 and those first 5 are true candidates, I'm not reading, 6 through 10 or 10 through 15. That's it. So your job search should always be first thing in the morning to submit resumes and submit your job to submit your application, because first come, first serve, first in, first out, last in, last out. Therefore, you will always have to be every morning looking for opportunities and submit your resume and application first thing in the morning, because soon as I get the number of I'm looking for as far as applications, I'll take the announcement off the website. And if you waited, 2, 3, 4, 5 days to go to the company's website, that position is gone. That's why you should never be submitting your resume through Indeed, Monster, or Career Builders. You are to take that information, find the company, go to the company's website, see the position on the company's website, and apply to the company's website, not through Indeed. Because Indeed has it up. I could have took it down already. It doesn't take it off of Indeed. Indeed still has it there. And then when you submit it on Indeed, it's gone already. It'll just go to Never Never Land, and you'll never hear anything back from that job announcement, because that job announcement posting has been gone. History. Right? So that's the number 2 reason why you haven't heard anything. The hire interview, the hire manager has been inundated with applications. Number 3 reason, your resume wasn't tailored for the actual job description. If you haven't heard of the applicant tracking system, go below. There is a link to tell you and talk about how you get your resume past the applicant tracking system. You must customize your resume for every job requirement. Everyone. Because if you don't, it won't get past the applicant tracking system. How many times have you submitted your resume and heard nothing back from it? That's because the applicant tracking system deemed your resume not a good fit for the job announcement and pushed it to the side, or deleted it, or told the hiring authority or the HR that you are not a good fit, and they push you to the side or deleted your application altogether. They don't review that stuff, and they don't push out information to people who submitted your resume before. You just won't hear anything back from them. So if you are submitting a general resume to every job announcement, every position you submit your resume for, that is a bad strategy. You must customize and tailor your resume for every job announcement. Yes, it takes just a little bit longer, but what is it that you put all this time and effort putting a resume together, submitting it, and then never hear anything back from? If you are not having and getting any callbacks or hearing anything when you submit your resume is broke. Fix it. So let me recap. Here are the 3 reasons why you're not hearing anything back. The job has already been filled. If you don't understand the hidden job market, go below, click on the link so you can watch it. Number 2 reason, their hiring manager has been flooded with resumes and applications. You start your job search first thing in the morning, each and every morning. Your job is to find a job. So treat it that way. You are to work at your job hunt 4 to 5 hours every single day. And then number 3 reason, your resume isn't tailored for the job description, therefore it's not getting past the applicant tracking system. Those are the 3 reasons that you are not getting callbacks when you submit your resume. The number should be every 10 resumes you submit, you should be getting at least a callback, right? Every 10, right? If you're submitting 20, then you should be getting 2 callbacks. So, right? So every 10, you get 1, every 10, so that's 10%. If you're not getting that, your resume is broke, fix it. Fix it, my friend. So I told you about the resume checklist. This is a checklist so you know how to create your resume so you can get it past the applicant tracking system. Go below, click on that link, get your copy today. It will serve you well, my friend. If you like this video, click on the like button. I really like when you click on that like button. Share this video with 5 friends. This is how I get my content out, when you share with 5 friends. And if you have any comments or questions, go below in the comment field, ask me your questions, give me your comments. I answer every question, every comment that people leave, because I'm Darnell Clarke, the answer man. There is no question you can ask about your resume or an interview or your job or your career that I will not have an answer for. So go below and ask me your questions and I will answer them. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and on the side is the bell. Click on that bell so you get notified every time I come out with fresh new content. So there you go, my friend. That's the reason why you are not getting any callbacks when you submit your resume for a job interview. There's one thing I know for sure, my friend, that is whatever you want in life, you got to go get it. There is no other way. So if you make a decision to go get it and never give in, never quit, never stop trying until you get what you want, then I'll see you. And yes, I do mean you, my friend, at the top, because the bottom is way too freaking crowded. I'll see you in the next video. Later.